A little update. This is a project that my mom and sister and I did. But I thought I would put these here, but I broke 2 of them because I was supposed to have 5 across here. Our ground is so hard that I couldn't just step on them and get them in, so I had to use my husband's big hammer to try to hammer them in there. But I did this specifically right through here because I wanted to go all the way down. I was trying to line it up with the corner of Meg and Captain's pin to make sure it's straight here. And then I want some coming this way from the corner of the barn, from here to there. I'd like them coming up this way a little bit because I don't want people pulling up here anymore, and I need to still kind of make this so this is only parking. People could pull up right here and park and then walk up there. But with that being said, it's a little difficult to keep people off of this, even though I tell them over and over and over to stay off of this, because this gets really soft when we get a lot of rain, and then it gets rutted up, and then my husband has to come back out here and fix it again. So he's fixed it for like the 5th or 6th time now. And there's the babies. I've got some news that I'm not sure what to think about. Back in 2021, I sold 2 doe kids that I was told they did testing on them and they came back CAE. Now CAE is a arthritic goat disease that is transferred from goat to goat by milk. So I sold Cecil, as everybody knows, to a friend. She had him tested, and she just told me late last night that he came back positive for CAE. Now, I sold all the goats to the auction that were positive for CAE. Hi, Ivy. Little Ivy, you're so pretty. Hi, Zoe. Tinker. Hi, baby girl. What you doing? What you doing? But I know for sure that Zeus is okay. Lancelot's okay. Prince is supposed to be okay, but what is he, 2? Or is he a year? He's a 2-year-old. So he should be okay. Because that means Patsy that I just sold should be okay, and then Willow should be okay. But for some reason, the yearlings are the ones at question. And now, obviously, if I've got Carissa's brother testing positive, that means Clarissa has it too. That means now these babies have got it because I mixed the milk together. So that means I would have to take my doe kids now to the auction and take all my yearlings that I have to the auction because they all have CAE. Now you can keep, I'm going to go through this because I'm really not sure what to think about this, because I kept all the goats that tested negative. Now, when it comes to the yearlings, would be Winnie, Aurora, Athena. I'm pretty sure, I know that Hope and Jasmine came from a clean farm because I seen the paperwork on their dams. She tests every fall when the dams get bred to prove that they are clean. But I think it's a little expensive to test every year to prove that you're clean. But if you're not bringing in any other animals, then there shouldn't be a problem. My only thing is that Odessa up there, my old girl, I bought her years ago. And when I mean years ago, I mean years ago. She's going to be 14 this year. I bought her as a yearling that was supposed to be from a clean herd. But I'd never seen no paperwork. So I just took the woman's word on it. You know, she was an old-time alpine breeder. So I took her word that she did have a clean herd. Now, same with the country winds. Like Zeus and Ariel, Mavis. They all came from country winds, and they didn't do any testing either. but they guaranteed that their goats were free from diseases, and when I had them tested, they were. So I don't remember if these does that I got, that I know that are okay, drank milk last year when I was still, I can't remember if I'd got them and if I had already weaned these guys. But if that's the case, then they should be okay, but I can't remember for sure. But the only goat that I think, but I don't remember milking her, that's just it, would be a Dessa. A Dessa I've never had tested, like I said. She did kid last year, but I pulled the kids, and I remember getting colostrum out from Cal and giving that to the boys because I don't believe I milked her because I wasn't sure. I just was not sure if she is for sure, free from diseases. Now, your CAE confirmed positive goats can run with your other goats without a problem. It's the drinking of the milk that causes CAE in other goats. And this breaks my heart because I had to restart over, and I told myself that if I ever had to do this again where I sold a kid or any kids and they came back CAE positive, that I would not do this no more. I would not raise any more goats. I'm not going to be breeding any more goats because my time and money we've put into these goats, I paid $700 for her. I paid $650 for her, and I paid $400 for Lancelot. I paid, I think, $500 for Prince. And it's heartbreaking when you've paid that kind of money for goats. And I know that the bucks are good, but I'm not sure about my yearlings now that I know that I've got somebody who claims that Cecil is positive for CAE. And she said she's going to go and get another test done and see. So I'm concerned because that means possibility these two kids right here, these coming yearlings, they most likely have it because I fed milk if they weren't weaned when I got them, and I don't remember. I don't remember. And I really don't remember using her milk because she only has, she's laying down. That's not her standing up. That's Athena standing up. Odessa's laying down. She's only got one good quarter that works, so I thought it's not worth even milking her. So I just dried her off. That's why I don't understand, like, how could this be possible that I've got positive CAE goats when my herd was free from that from 2021. I've only added 4 goats since then, and that was from a farm that I know for sure is negative on that stuff. So with that being said, that's my decision. If they come back, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test. I'm going to test Willow, and I'm going to test these yearlings, and I'm going to test, well, if Willow comes back good, then I don't have to test Prince. But I know Lancelot, I know Cal's good, and I know Zeus is good. And my goal was to not breed Cal anymore, but I almost think that if she comes back, or I know she's good, but if she comes back negative and everybody else is positive, then everybody else is going to go to the auction. And I'm only going to keep Willow, and I'll keep Cal, and I'm going to try to breed her again this fall just so I can try to get daughters out of her. And my plan would be to breed her to Zeus, and I'm going to breed her to either Lancelot or Prince, because then I can crisscross those kids back and maybe start over again. But I don't know if I want to do that with my health and everything, try to get another large herd. But I still want to make goat milk beauty products. I still want to do all that, and I would still need a couple goats to do that with. But in the same sense, I'm really not sure. I've got Miss Athena here dealing with some hardness on her one side of her udder, which Miss Hope had some too, but I massaged it out. It just took a couple days. It's called like a, it starts with a D. It's from being from heavy milk lines. They tend to get hard masses in there, but they got to be massaged out. So I'm working on her, trying to get that out. That girl right there is a milk house. I mean, anything bred to cow, I think I would be doing great with just trying to keep does from her to build the herd back up, and from Willow if that's the case. It is going to break my heart to have to sell all these yearlings and these kids. But if that's the case, then that's what I'll do. An update on the rabbits, now that we're coming back this way. Miss Ruby, she kendalled on the 28th. And I felt 6 at the time. Then yesterday I didn't even have time to milk, even feed or water anybody, but thankfully my husband does that in the morning. But milking, they had to wait till I got back, and I knew babies had enough milk in their bucket to get them through till I got back, which they did. But I went and was topping them off, Miss Girly here. I was topping them off and trying to see, like, you know, how her babies were doing in there. And I happened to see one that was laying over in the corner, a real tiny one, which are these right here. These 3 babies she had. One was laying on there, this one was laying on the wire, and one was in the box, but dead, not with the rest. Well, it was up on like a corner. So I ended up counting because I thought, oh my gosh, did she pull 2 out? That means she's only got 4 left, because I didn't realize it. So then I got in her box and I got to counting, and she has 8 in there that are alive and 3 that were dead. So that means she had 11 kits. 11. That is a lot. And then Miss Judy here, she's got her 10, and Miss Judith here has got her 8, I believe. I think it was 8. I think she had one more than last time. And then she still's got her 9 in there. You can see them. And then all 6 of hers are still doing good, and all 8 of hers are doing good, as you can see, little bouncing babies. They're just really enjoying their time and everything around. And then we're just, oh, there she is. I was going to say we're waiting on this girl to kendall, because she's supposed to kendall tomorrow. But we'll see what she kendalls. Are you chewing on that box? You look like you're chewing on that box, Mama. Hopefully you're not pooping and peeing in there. But I did feel her. I'm going to check, because I can't really see in there. But I did feel, yeah, she's got a nice deep hole back here. And I keep pushing it over. But I was told she's a good mom until they're about a week old, and then she kills them. So we're going to have to watch her. Plans to get this all cleaned out here. This looks like this has been sitting here for months. But what it is it's the hay that drops down, like the stuff that they lose. She tends to eat, well, I don't give her as much, that's the thing. I give these guys quite a bit. And then same with hers. But we need to clean all this out, all underneath all this. Get everybody moved around, get some cages put up for outside. I need to get these guys sexed and moved into individual cages for girls and boys. And then we prepare for March, because this is March 1st. Prepare for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 does to Kendall in the month of March. So that is what's going on there. And I'm really not sure what to do about the goat situation. Heather told me that MSU charges $11 per goat to test. It's like $10.50 to ship in a box with your vials, and then you get your test results back. So I'm almost thinking that I'm gonna go ahead and draw blood and see what that's gonna end up costing. Or I already know what it will cost, but I'm just saying, like, that's gonna tell me what my decision's gonna be when it comes down to it. So thank you everybody for being here with me today. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome all the new subscribers, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Till next time, God bless.